Yo, what up YouTube? This is a Blastenberg guy. I know I haven't made a video in over a month, but I had some free time today and decided to make a video in midst of the Melbournecowboy scandal that's been circulating for the past couple of weeks. First of all, I want to talk about YouTube etiquette. This includes everyone in the sports car community, just because I feel like in order for us to continue doing what we're doing without having YouTube removing our videos, we just need to be honest, and we need to do things the right way. And so first of all, I want to say the etiquette includes send out your cards on time, guys. I understand that people are busy, but they don't send the cards. Don't send the cards more than a month late. Okay, if you guys are trading or doing group breaks, make sure you guys treat your customers right and send out your cards promptly. All right. Again, no more than a month late. Secondly, ship cards out properly. Don't send cards in sandwich bags, whether they're base cards or high-end cards. Make sure you guys protect them correctly with the correct holders. And also no penny sleeves unless they are protected between hard cases. So if you use penny sleeves, then make sure you put like a couple like top loaders outside of them and wrap it around with tape or something. Okay. And another thing is to follow through with trades and sales. If you guys have a trade with somebody or if you sell cards, make sure you guys follow through and complete that end of this transaction. Okay, don't hold your cards or say, oh, I lost or whatever. Make sure you guys follow through on trades and on sales. And also, when you guys do group breaks, do them honestly. Don't hide or switch cards like we saw in Melbourne's videos. Also, handle cards gently. Don't smack them around or throw them around, because some of these cards are high-end cards, and with the sports cards, condition is very, you have to be sensitive with the condition of the card. So make sure you guys handle them properly. Also, don't replace boxes. Don't pre-package them. If you post something great, don't buy another box and then open down video saying, okay, this is part of the group break. And also don't pre-package them. You know what I'm talking about. Don't open up packs and then seal them back up again and put some bunch of base cards in there. Okay, that's just wrong. And also don't re-random the teams. I know that holding group breaks, people can take advantage if they want to, but just be honest, guys. All right. When joining group breaks, make sure you pay when you commit. All right. If you guys say you're going to join someone's group break, make sure you guys follow through as well. Don't say later on, oh, I don't want to do it anymore, I don't want to join. Alright, because they're holding a spot for you guys. So, and some of these group breakers, they're nice enough to do that. So make sure you guys, if you guys confirm with them that you're going to join, make sure you guys pay. Alright. Anyways, to continue on, I want to talk about PayPal and also YouTube cracking down on group breaks. I really don't understand it. I know that there's actually a few people who are scamming collectors on YouTube right now, and that's totally wrong. And something needs to be done about them. They need to either get off YouTube or they need to be arrested or something. Okay. All I gotta say is, how can they crack down on group breaks and say that it's a form of gambling? If that's the case, then they need to stop producing sports cards or stop selling packs at the store. I think that's what Weaver said in his video was he received a response from PayPal saying that I guess they said that group breaks is a form of gambling. Well, if that's the case, then stop making cards, stop selling at Targets and Walmarts, and allowing kids to buy them, because you're telling me that opening packs is gambling then, right? And I guess we don't want our little kids to be gambling, do we? So I just want to talk about that real quickly. And also, again, I don't like group punishment. I don't do it with my kids because it's not fair to punish everybody when one person does something wrong. I know that one bad apple can ruin the whole tree, but again, punish the violator, the perpetrator, not the victims here. And but for the victims, for the people who were screwed into group breaks, our job for joining breaks is to make sure we monitor the group breakers carefully and make sure that you know, if they're doing something wrong or suspicious, just go ahead and pull out or report the suspicions. Don't continue to join group breaks and invest thousands of dollars in these group breakers, even though you know you feel like you trust this person. If you're getting a lot of crappy cards, you know, then I'd say probably pull out. You know, and you gotta use your judgment. I mean, it doesn't make what Melbournecowboy did was right. It's totally wrong, but again, we have to use our judgment here. And finally, again, I don't think group breakers should be removed from, or group breaking should be removed from YouTube, just because you know, group breaking is really important. It's important to people who cannot afford boxes or cases on their own, and also you know, people who don't have friends who they can split boxes with. Like myself, I joined a lot of group breaks because I can't afford to buy boxes. Because if I buy a box on you know, websites where they have good deals, I'll still have to end up shelling out like $100 or more, and that's a lot of money. And you know, a lot of my friends are much older now. They don't collect cards, so group breaking gives me a chance to split the cost with some people. So again, I don't think we should be punished as a whole group, and I don't think YouTube should be removing group breaks. And you know, I'm trying to defend all those people who want group breaks to continue. But all I gotta say is, you know, just gotta watch out for whose break you're joining. And group breakers, again, please be honest. If you guys want to continue doing what you're doing, then you got to build a good reputation. And last, I want to do a quick shout out to a guy whose group breaks I've been joining for quite a while. It's Ardell444. He's the one who I trust the most in group breaks. So if you guys want to find someone who's trustworthy, then Ardell444 is a person you can totally trust. I don't give many shout outs to many people because I'm very you know, you have to build some type of trust with that person before you give them a shout out. So again, guys, don't give shout outs to people who you rarely know just because they're gonna promise you that they're gonna give you some free cards or whatever. Make sure you do some research. Make sure that there's someone who's legit. Okay, and I don't have much to say, but I know there are a few other group breakers who've I've dealt with and who's followed through on their part. So, but Ardell444 is the one I trust the most right now, and that's all I really gotta say, guys. I might make another video soon talking about who's trustworthy, who's not, and you guys can give me a list of names if you guys want. And you know, spring break is next week for me, so I'll have a little bit more time to make more videos. So, alright guys, thanks a lot. Later.